Today is a beautiful day, isn't it?
Yes, it is. There is a beautiful sun today.
And listen, Kaito, I wanted to tell you that when I'm with you, I always feel safe. And I never felt this way with anyone before. When I'm with you, I feel like I don't have to be afraid anymore. And I feel as if I'm not alone anymore. Because I always had that sense of emptiness in me. But my life has changed since the first time I met you, Kaito. Now I don't feel lonely anymore, and it's all thanks to you. Please, never leave me. My life would be so empty without you. Stay with me forever.
Well, for me is always a pleasure to make you happy, Mikuru.
Why is she always too close to him? Now she is really getting clingy with Kaito.
Come on, Lucia, calm down. There is no need to get angry. Maybe she just wants some attentions.
Yeah. And anyway, they're just talking. It's not like they kissed or anything.
You don't understand. Mikuru is always so close to Kaito. I'm sure that she is trying to take him away from me. Every time that I'm around, Mikuru seems to try to stand in my way in order to keep Kaito all for herself. When I try to get close to him, she pretends to be sick, or she takes him away by pulling his arm. So these are the proof that she is trying to steal Kaito from me. She is an obsessive psycho.
I think you're exaggerating now, Lucia. I don't imagine that innocent girl as a psycho.
Yeah, I'm sure that Mikuru would never do such a thing.
And this is the part where you're wrong, my friend. Mikuru can be so manipulative sometimes. Just like I said, sometimes she is like trying to keep Kaito all for herself, especially when I'm around. Remember when we went to the mall with her? Even in that moment she tried to keep me away from Kaito. If I don't do something, she'll steal Kaito from me. And he might even fall in love with her.
You should stop being so paranoid about everything, Lucia. How can you be sure about that?
The most he spends time with her, the most he has possibilities to fall in love with her.
But Lucia, don't you think you're jumping to conclusions too fast?
Yeah, she is getting too clingy with Kaito. It can't go on like this. I have to stop her. But what can I do? If only Mikuru and her big brother Raito would transfer in another city. Oh yes, that's a bright idea. I only have to find a way to convince them to leave Japan forever, so that little brat will never ever get close to my Kaito again. If I simply ask them, I'm sure that Mikuru will start to complain, so maybe I can. Well, it's too brutal, but I have no choice. I can't stand to see that little brat always so close to my Kaito. It would be a shame if that little brat couldn't never see Kaito again. So he'll be mine again. Well, there's no point in staying here, so let's head home. Deep sleep. One of those that doesn't let you notice anything. In fact, she really is a heavy sleeper, if she didn't even felt my hands raising her up from her bed.
Huh? What is this? Why am I tied to a chair? Where am I?
You finally woke up, Mikuru.
Lucia. Is that you?
Well, I'm surprised at you, Mikuru. I never thought you would recognize me, even though you're blindfolded.
Why are you doing this? What did I ever do to you? I never thought you would go this far.
Well, you always tried to steal Kaito from me. I have to remind you that he was mine before losing his memory. And I perfectly noticed that sometimes you were being too obsessive and manipulative towards him. Not to mention that you pretended to be sick, or you've taken him away from me every time that I was around. So that's the truth, you always wanted to keep Kaito all for yourself. Just because you saved him when he was unconscious in Hawaii, this doesn't mean that he's only yours. He's not your freaking puppet. And you won't take him away from me, he's still mine.
Please, Lucia, I love him. My life means nothing without him. I never felt this way about anyone before. He's the one who makes me feel safe, and he's the one who doesn't make me feel lonely. So please, don't force me to leave him. He's my one true love.
Yeah, I don't think yours is love. It's just a sick obsession that you believe is love. You don't really love him, you want him only because you don't wanna be alone. That's the truth.
But what's the point of kidnapping me?
To send a menacing message to your brother. Because I want you both to leave Japan forever. So you'll never get close to my Kaito ever again.
Brother, please, help me. I'm so scared, I don't wanna die.
Who is sending me messages at this hour? Oh my god. Mikaru.
Brother, please, help me. I'm so scared. I don't wanna die.